Quick update. So I got a lot of stuff ready. I'm pretty much getting ready to drop the powertrain. I went ahead and did a bunch of stuff on the bottom. I also wanted to point out, that vacuum line to the back of the intake was pretty tough. I found I could actually disconnect it here. So based on, a good look around, I just keep kind of rechecking, but I think I should be more or less ready to drop it. And so I just kind of did a double, triple check, continue to look, make sure if I've missed anything, I get it handled. And while I was doing that, I did find this does have transmission cooler lines. They were a little tough to see. And there's two little things I had to do to get ready. Now, the first time I'm doing this job, I'm figuring it out, but if I were to do this more than once, I'd have known to get that vacuum line from the top. That saves a whole lot of up and down on the lift, because as I raise this, I just lost a minute of time. And the transmission cooler lines, I'm only going to go right to about that high, were kind of hidden back in here. And so shoot, you can't really see it. You can grab the light. The cooler lines were tough to get to. They're wrapped up in this pigment right now, but basically, I'll pull it off there. It'll probably leak a little, but you can see them right there. So those cooler lines go from the transmission into the oil cooler, which is part of the radiator. So the radiator's going up with the body. The transmission's coming down, so obviously those need to get disconnected. So it took a little time to disconnect it. The one thing that's pretty annoying, this subframe, it's got the four corner studs with nuts, but I noticed this subframe goes pretty far forward, and it's actually kind of like, if you look at this angle, it actually goes behind or above this bumper cover or fascia. So I may end up having to pull this bumper cover off. I'm hoping not to. That's going to be a bunch of time. So what I'm looking to do, as I lower it down, I'm going to give this a little bit of pull, and as soon as I can get this dropped down, I'm going to start to try to slide back to hopefully clear this little plastic kind of shelf. And if I can, that'll save me a bunch of time. So if I can't, it's going to cost me a bunch of time. So I'm really hoping that I can get that to work. And so, that's my basic recheck, and I've checked and rechecked for any wires that are crossing from the engine to the body or from the powertrain to the body. So I'm basically ready. I'm going to go ahead and set up the powertrain lift. I'm going to change cameras, and that'll be the next part of the video.